New pinned chat. Okay, cool. Is it rolling? I think it's going.
Yes, I think it's
okay, cool.
I think it's finally going on there. Welcome aboard. I guess we made the trip to East Grand.
We did.
East Grand was a little disappointing for us. I mean, we came up yesterday and we had one flag yesterday morning. Got out there and it took out a little bit, and that was it out of that.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this is our worst ice fishing trip this year, maybe ever, and that's saying a lot. I mean, this year has been great, but this has just not been our trip. We got up here yesterday morning. We got set up by about 10, that one flag he mentioned, and then it started to rain. We knew the weather was going to be bad, and the wind came in, and it poured. It absolutely poured. We didn't get any more flags, and I went out a couple times to jig, and jigging right away, I had fish following, but it was pouring and really windy, and I got soaked right away, so I only stayed out a couple minutes each time. So we gave up at 3. It's this is just not, we were drenched and it was not fun.
We were soaked. We were soaked. A lot of ice though. I mean, I think there's probably over 20 inches of ice.
Yep.
I was talking to a guy this morning. He said, usually a typical season up here, there's 30 plus inches of ice.
That's just crazy.
I'd love to see that.
That's just crazy.
Yeah.
So we went yesterday. We went back. We're staying at a beautiful Airbnb right on the water in this little cove that's pretty shallow. Set out 5 traps. I caught a cusk. Yay! We didn't get completely skunked. And today, we knew we were gonna have a big challenge because it was gonna be really windy. Wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour. That's not really fun. So we researched and found this little island, and we tucked in beside the island. And it's been fine, keeping the shack out of the wind. But unfortunately, that meant we could only set up in pretty shallow water if we want to actually be able to see our traps, even with binoculars. So we haven't gotten any flags. I had one bite jigging. I had a little bit of interest jigging, but honestly, I jigged for 3 or 4 hours, and that was it. And no flags. And I think it's 2 now, and we're done. I don't really have much hope that if we stay a couple hours more, it'll get better.
We've tried moving them out to deeper. We tried moving them into shallow. We've gone up. We've gone down. Hey, but that's a part of fishing. Sometimes that you go out. It is end of the season, so we're not done yet. I think we have a couple more places up our sleeves that we want to try. So we're not done yet, folks. Please stay with us and follow us. I mean, we love it when we meet our subscribers out on the ice. I mean, it's a pleasure talking to everybody about fishing, or it doesn't even have to be fishing, on there. So thank you for that.
I was so excited to bring a great East Grand video, but I don't have any footage. I didn't even get footage of the one cusk I caught. I've got nothing to bring you this time. This is it.
Yep. But stay tuned, and we'll see if we can get some more. I think that one of the places we go on is known for brook trout. Yeah. So we'll definitely hopefully get some brook trout. That is a northern zone, so that is a dead bait only pond. Right. So that's one of those. And make sure you guys check your log books, because it changes every year. It does. Places that you could closes on April 1st could be still open. Yeah. So definitely check those log books, because a lot of places are still open on there. Yeah.
There's been a lot of changes this year. There are a lot of changes in places, how many traps you could put out, how long they're open. I was really surprised at the number of changes this year. So check the log book.
Yeah. Yep. And definitely, hey, leave us some comments, and if you haven't told your friends about Maine Outdoor Adventures, please tell them about us and have them follow us, because we love seeing it growing. Yes,
and I'm going to start some open water fishing this week, early April. It's not likely to be awesome, but hopefully I'll have a little bit of luck out there, and it's going to be nice and warm, so I'm looking forward to that. That's all I can think of.
Thank you. Yeah, that's all I can think of too for right now.
Yeah, thanks you guys for watching. We appreciate it.